PewDiePie said the N-word on a live stream. Apple apparently stands for Emma Blackery even more than we do. Count Dankula is in court for teaching his dog Buddha to be a Nazi. Yes, really. And it's the return of Filled In. All this plus you'll float. We all float down here. On this week's edition of YouTuber News, the video news service from WeTheUnicorns.com, the only website that charges your phone when you visit it. Our first story, PewDiePie decided to say the N-word on a live stream. Nice one, Felix. The world's biggest YouTuber, who's had a really difficult year after doing a lot of things that were completely his fault, decided to just add to his ongoing PR disaster by saying pretty much the only word he could say that would get him in this much trouble, and just saying it real loud and real angry. Some of his fandom came to his defense, saying that it wasn't a big deal, which was hilarious because he himself then immediately came out and fully apologized, saying that it was a big deal and that he was, quote, an idiot. In his apology video, he emphasizes that he doesn't believe that he can simply say or do whatever he wants, and he says, quote, "It seems like I've learned nothing from all these past controversies." Yeah, pretty much, dude. Pretty much. The bar is pretty low from now on. Please just stop saying the N-word, alright? That's your starting point. Maybe we can work from there. This story isn't particularly nice, so let's sparkle wipe to something a little bit more positive. Sparkle wipe. Our second story. Emma Blackery's EP Magnetized was featured at the latest Apple conference. That's right, on the giant screen behind Apple head Tim Cook was a big old picture of Emma's EP, and now she's got record companies supposedly sniffing at her door, seeing if they can find out who exactly this Apple superstar is. Why was Emma's EP featured? Well, aside from the fact that it's a very good EP, hi Emma, friend to the show, maybe it's also because Apple's trying to reach out to those bloody millennials, those kids always having their avocado toast and destroying industries that were already dying. Oh no, because to be honest, the one group that Apple needed to reach out to were millennials. Millennials hate iPhones. They're never on their phones. Kids just love being outside, throwing frisbees, putting a ball in a cup. No one wants an old man iPhone, so that's why Apple's finally starting to focus on the young kids. Apple, old fogies, not like me. I'm down with the kids, yo. And hey, if you're looking to buy a copy of Emma's EP, just take a halfpenny down to the old record shop and get yourself one of those big old vinyls. Magnetized, magnetized. I can't remember how this song goes. Christ. You know, it's a shame that Apple didn't feature my EP. Yeah, the EP I made after I left F's Club 7, that's canon in the show. Yeah. What was it? Oh, it's called Magnetized. Yeah, no, just by coincidence, it's also called Magnetized. No, the songs are mostly me yelling about my neighbor Terry. He's always getting mad at my son, Tavin, he's my son, because he plays in the yard, and yeah, I let Tavin play with live weapons, and I know they're loud, but it just would have been nice if they featured it. Our third story, and unfortunately this is quite a serious story. Sorry to bring the mood down, but it's a topic that it's a topic that we do need to cover. Count Dankula is in court. He tried to teach his girlfriend's pug Buddha to do a Nazi salute, and the damn police clapped him in irons, and now he's in court. Yes, folks, this is a real story. Scottish YouTuber Count Dankula, great name, not so great guy, decided to teach his girlfriend's pug to do a Nazi salute, standard, and also to respond to Nazi phrases. Not very funny. The Count is now in court, and has been for some time, and is facing up to a year in prison for his video, which the court is arguing was highly offensive. In fact, the director of the Scottish Council of Jewish Communities said that he found it grossly offensive. It'll be a little while before we find out the Count's fate, and who knows what's going to happen to his big old castle on a mountain with lightning constantly hitting it. But I suppose if there's any lesson we can pull from this, it's maybe, hey, don't teach a pug to do a Nazi salute. I know we made some jokes about this, but I think that's a pretty sick thing to teach a dog. I only teach my dog one thing: respect. Respect, and to bite everyone and everything it sees. And I have a child, so that's bad. But Tavin loves him. My son, Tavin, he's my son, he loves him, so in a way he fears him, but you know. Oh, hey, I didn't see you in math class. Maybe I'll see you at the dance? Well, those are our stories, and you know what that means? It's time for Filled In. Hi, welcome to Filled In. I'm Dan Howell, filling in for Benedict Townsend. What's Phil been up to this week? Well, oh, sorry, that's embarrassing. I should probably get this. Oh, what do you know? It's Phil Lester. Sorry, just leave the camera on. Hey Phil, how's it going? How's it going, bro? What are you up to? You're at the airport. Pretty, with 50 strong men. That's cool. Oh, Phil, you're not gonna do. We spoke about this. No, Phil, you're not gonna overthrow Paraguay. Because that's none of your business what they're doing over there. I don't care if there's money to be made. Phil, you're already one of the most successful drug dealers in the world. No, of course, I'm not gonna, it'll be cut out of the video, don't worry. I'm not gonna let you overthrow Paraguay. I know I struggle to pronounce Paraguay, but that's one of my character traits. Phil, if you do it, I'm gonna be really mad. Just got an email, what's this? Oh, you've done it, haven't you? You've already done it. And now you're flying back. Phil! No more countries overthrowing. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, all right. Merry Christmas. Okay, love you, bye. So yeah, Phil hasn't been up to much this week. This has been Filled In. Shh. Oh, I think he's asleep. Oh. Yeah, his name's Mac. Well, that's our show, but a quick reminder that today's episode was brought to you by these YouTuber t-shirts, signed by YouTubers themselves, that we are auctioning for Global's Make Some Noise, which is a fantastic charity that helps people throughout the UK. Yes, this isn't a joke, these are real t-shirts signed by people like Dodie, Bertie Gilbert. We got them to sign them at Summer in the City, and this month we'll be auctioning them. If you want to get in, there'll be a link in the description below, and you can get hold of those t-shirts and help out a great cause. Ding! And sparkle wipe to the next section. I'll never get enough of these sparkle wipes. Sparkle wipe! Now I'm Benedict Townsend. Sparkle wipe! Sorry, I'm just trying to test the reflexes of our editor, see if he can do a sparkle wipe on the go. So, sparkle wipe. Okay. I'm Benedict Townsend. This has been YouTuber News, which airs every Friday on the We the Unicorns YouTube channel, Facebook page, Twitter page, all the pages. Don't forget to smash that like button, absolutely smash that like button, and like that smash mouth button. And don't forget that the best way to get YouTuber News and all the weird and wonderful, but mostly weird content that we make on this channel is to hit subscribe, which is somewhere over here, I believe. And there used to be a bell you could click for notifications. I don't know if that's a thing anymore, but hit that bell as well and make a noise out loud, go ding when you do it, because that'll be fun. Now, a week or two ago, I introduced a question of the week, and then last week, I promptly forgot that was a thing and didn't ask you a question. Well, this week I've remembered, and this week's question is, how much?
Is that your phone? Is that Phil again?
Just got a text. Is that Phil? I'm in Venezuela. I'm nearly at the capital. This country's mine. Ha 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 ha. This country's mine. And then the monkey covering its eyes emoji? This guy's incorrigible. Anyway, subscribe to the channel, it's real good. I'll see you next week, guys. Have a good weekend. Maybe? I don't know, I'm not your dad.